Okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm generating each of these boxes with JavaScript. I'm generating I'm doing document, create element, append element, assign IDs, classes. I want them to scale evenly by 4s, and then 3s and then 2s, whatever. Without using Flexbox, because otherwise I'm fighting with, oops. Lost my cursor on another screen. Otherwise, I'm trying to then figure out how many columns wide should all this be. What you do is I could I'm just going to leave it at 16, but so there's some stuff behind this. It's really not worth at this point, the effort, but I want it to be nice. So it's like I have I. And so if I know I have 16, right, I can lay them out in 4s. I can lay them out in 8 or 4. So then if I want, I can have 32. I'm going to do it like that. So for every I, generate node gets called. So here I have the number. I'm going to make something here that's like, and I have configuration, what I call it, config node amount, right? And so I plus 1 would be 4, right? If you use modulo, it's, however you go, it's going to be divisible. I want to use by 4, but it's also divisible by 2. So it's like I need to pass in how many groups. How many groups should there be? I know I have 16. So groups is going to be that divided by 4. And then I'd have 4 groups of 16. Or 8. So I need to know the highest number. I'm overthinking this. I don't think I'm going to... Alright, I have to Google. Is arena a container? Yeah. short experiment. Div hash arena. Let's see, and you can do, hopefully someone that one day doesn't know this, you can do this, div dot, it'll auto-complete your class IDs for you. I want column 3 if I want call 3, if I want 4 wide. It didn't take the arena, but I am crashing. I'm tired, but I'm going to keep going on this. Save. Now I have my arena. It's a call 3. A single column. Back up on this stuff. Don't go changing this code yet. Yeah, I was about to go down a CSS rabbit hole and decided not to. It's good. Very good. I just went to just like look at the stream really quick and just saw something really weird on another menu. Found out if I twist a little bit and readjust, I'm maybe still close enough to the mic, but it doesn't all blip out. I really don't care about that, but there we go. Put them in a single column 3, and they end up like this. Call 4 would be, that doesn't make sense. I have to do it like this. You have to do, all right. You do like the large, you do extra large, I want 8. Call medium 4. Save. Back. Been a second since I bootstrapped. There. I got my 8 across. There it goes. That. Hey, it has the straggler. Why does it have the straggler? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 16. That's kind of what. Because this is a weird in between state. I only have 2 of the medium, and then the a little screen tearing going on here. It's here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to worry about all this at a different time. All of it. And program the game. How's that sound? So this is going to, again, get ID equals arena. Get rid of that. Save. So what do I want to happen? I want, let me go into design notes. This is a hide initial crab node. It's gone. Add description menu, top about, links. That's there. Just nothing. No content. Do stats. Not doing that yet. Animation of crab sounds fun. Align the nodes and columns. Not doing that yet. Add water and food meters. So to the right of what commands are, the computer menus and help. So here's a big one. When you click a node, oh man, someone was here and chatted. They said Anna James Sarts, probably a bot, maybe not a bot. Sorry, I missed you, Anna James Sartis. I regret that. I need to pay better attention. Oh, hey, how's it going? I didn't notice that anybody was here. I apologize. Good. How are you? So add water and food meters on these little guys. I need to refresh because I decided to get rid of the column things. Since I made them bigger, they don't have the same. I do still want to lay these out like 8 by 8. I don't want to mess with it yet though. And I think I'm zoomed in a little bit. I'm working on. So there was a game jam, 2024 GMTK game jam. It was like a 3-day one, and I started this crazy idea called hacking hermit crabs because the theme of the game was things that start small and grow big, or things that are big and get small. And so the theme was to work with scaling of objects. And for some reason, I thought about hermit crabs and how they have to like feed themselves and grow, and then they to what's called molt. They have to molt into new shells. And I'll zoom way in. What these are supposed to be. In here, there's these little baby hermit crabs. So this is their little habitat, and this is their little computer. And you're going to click one of these, and like that computer node like gets big, so you can actually type commands in. Like you're the little hermit crab. Thank you. You're the little hermit crab, and you have to talk to all your other little hermit crab computer node friends to make sure that you get food and water, and that you like network between your little community so you can grow. So you're kind of like technological little hermit crabs also. Um, and then so then as you grow, you get bigger and bigger and bigger in the shells, and it's like was meant to be done in like a within a 3-day game jam. So I made it so you just you have to grow your community by like 10 times its size, and like basically you have the opportunity to grow every 5 minutes, so it can be played like all within an hour as like a single game thing. Um, I'm not again. I'm a software engineer, and but this is all like in the browser, plain JavaScript and HTML stuff. I've worked on some games and things, but no, I'm not like it's not my main thing. I'm doing this for fun. So here's like your little computer menu, and you'll go in, you'll click on one of these, and it'll get real big like this. It'll just like boop pop up, and so you can work on that computer. And here's where the size they start. This is only 5 pixels, and so they're going to grow all the way up to be like 50 pixels wide. And so it's a crazy idea, I know. Thank you. It's a little bit out there. Next, I'm putting, so this menu and help is like, oh, here's your little computer screen. This is, oh, I'm in, on the southeastern United States. Where are you from? And so where this started was like maybe 3 hours of it's actually really cool. Where I don't know if you do software stuff or anything. Um, all I have is like 48 lines of HTML. Oh, I wish I was in Florida right now. I didn't know where you might be from, so it's like if people ask and they who knows like where they could be from. Um, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. So I say like, yeah, southeast, yeah, it's a big world. So I have like 100 lines of CSS and not even 100 lines, about 100 lines of JavaScript, all raw vanilla stuff, no frameworks or anything. And so I didn't even start ever like streaming or anything until like a few months ago, just off and on. I didn't even know what Twitch was even about until a few months ago. Um, my son is a gamer, and I'm like, what is this Twitch going on and on about all the time? And so I got into like some of the like software streaming stuff and decided, yeah, it's fun. Like go build. I build cool, fun things to keep me like from like burning out from like serious software dev stuff. So hold on, I'm saving some files and do you stream or anything, or like are you a gamer, or do you do code stuff, or it's late in Florida too. It's the same time you're a digital artist. Cool. Well, I have somewhat of a graphics design like background, like barely. Um, I tried to style this as kind of like simple and cheesy as possible, but have a little flair to it and have it. My little guy's, I think he's cute. Um, and then earlier, I was trying to get all these. I was going to align all these in columns because I'm generating each. I call them nodes, like it's a computer node in a network. Because I'm generating each of these, I'm decided not to screw with uh, columns yet, but they're going to be like evenly spaced, and So I don't know if how many there should be, or maybe you decide how many you want to have, or maybe you start with like 4, then your population grows over time. So I just don't know yet. Like new game doesn't do anything yet. About doesn't do anything yet. Um, so all in all, I've spent maybe 4 to 5 hours actually writing code or building just a single page. Not tonight entirely, but so one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make one of these special so it can be big up here so I can work with it and the UI. Oh, I about lost my mouse. Actually, what I want to do. So like this stuff that's highlighted here is what I generate in JavaScript. So instead of writing out 16 or 8 or 150 sections like this for each one of my little crab nodes, I generate it in code, but that's what it looks like. But I'm copying one of those. Forward again. I'm copying one of those, pasting it in here. I'm going to give it its own crab node dev ID. Let's see. Each of these is like this is a screen top bar, node menu help, node input. Ew. I need. I'm gonna start all these classes and IDs with test. The way I can give them their own CSS styles and make all this big, so I don't have to zoom in and out to work with it. Node menu help. I don't know if I need to mess with those yet. And then test node input. And then my little crab character, test crab character. Save. Jump over to my CSS. And basically all of this. Oop, oop, oop. All this I'm copying. Blocking myself out a big space down here. Dev and test styles. Oh, what I do? Crab node, screen tower, crab character image, node input. I know what I did. Just boom, boom, boom. Cut off this little guy. I work like this to, it's like, hey, I know I'm not keeping this. I'm throwing it way down here a lot of. each one of these. I can select multi-cursor. Multi-cursor, multi-cursor, /over, test, test, save, undo. What I'm missing the node input. Copy that. Dot test, paste. Now there's my special little section, dev and test styles. I'm gonna make this thing 370 by 370. I don't need to worry about margin. So I increased the whole thing by 300. So here I can do 360, 360. Font size 16 for now. The top bar's height is going to be determined by that, the text size. The little crab character, he can be, I don't want to go 300 pixels wider on him. Yeah, I can though. Yeah. Ooh. Border radius though is going to be funky. I'll have to mess with that. Oh, here's the, okay, the image. I guess I'm wrapping crab character in, oh, no. Image is the, character is the orange section at the bottom. Image is his little picture in there. Oh, do I want that to be 320 pixels high? No. It's 360. The test screen is that high. The whole thing's 370. That's 360. This needs to only be like 10. Really? Only the image only 20 pixels? I don't know what to do yet on there on that. Yeah, okay. Leave this at 320. Just go back, save it, see what's going on. I'm gonna make this like 25. 25. Well, I duplicated them and put them at the test node input. Okay. This is going to be all messed up, but here we go. Okay, I see your message. I'll drop you a whisper on there. Um, and you can send me links. See what I did. This is the screen. This is the Hermit Crab section at the bottom. That's supposed to be a lot shorter. This thing's supposed to be a lot larger and wider. See, I lost track of what my own things are. I named my own things. The note, the node's the whole thing. Test screen, crab node. There's the screen. Crab. Are these out of order? Oh, no. Within test screen, there's a top bar, test node input. I have height at 290 pixels, but I didn't change the other one. Oh. I did something goofy. What is top bar? Test screen? There's top bar. Node input. I have a stupid mistake somewhere. Not a mistake, just there's my little guy. I'm gonna put my begin button back. Okay, I have all those. Oh, I'm the one who stretched that. It's because there's no content in it. And the width is there's nothing in it. It's a text input, test node input. Minimum height is the height of screen. Min height 360. Might as well, it's like make this thing actually look like it's gonna look scaled up. My mic still going? Yeah. cut the height off, and about 10 pixels. So do 3. See, this one shouldn't be 320. 340. 340. Save. Over. Refresh. Refresh. I had it perfect on the tiny little ones. I had it like they're all related, relationally correct. At least for how it just like getting blocks on the page. I'm gonna do 75 by 75 on the image, and then this thing, it should not be 320. It only needs to be like 100. I should have zoomed all the way into one and then like measured. There. And you get your little guy. Excuse me. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make each one of these an ID. No, only this one. So I can show and hide it, and can like I have this like little development test environment inside my right within my app. So test crab node, go to HTML. This is going to be test crab node in HTML. I'm going to reset my mic. For it'll time out. Should be back. Make sure everything still works by changing that to test crab node. Yeah. Yeah, I did begin. No, it's not taking the it should push down the page. Arena, test crab node ID, style, test crab node ID, margin bottom, 5 pixels, 50 pixels. All right. So now I'm doing this so I can show and hide a thing. Hard refresh. So I get the new CSS file. I mean, I guess I don't care about it at this point. Not at all. Top menu, these things I'll work on. So I can work on this thing now that it's big up here. Grab nodes, testing. Um, 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 um. I see. This stuff is all pushing way outside of um my like arena thing. Anyhow, I can work on it. I can work on how this thing is going to work and look without it being tiny 5 pixels, or what I started them at like 20 pixels. And so when you click on one, it'll get big. It'll overlay everything. And here you have your functionality for your command REPL thing. And I need to make this to where it's so you can drag it down. There's a text area thing you can take away the ability to scale this. So it's just like that's the size of it. And really, I need to make this thing not um, bright FFF color. Because if this is computer screen, see, this would be really awesome. I think this would be badass. Is to make this thing look, because there's something cool about the functionality of it being like your Hermit Crabs with computers, but like make it look and function like look like a screen. Like it look really cool. Um, I mean, for a stupid browser, make it look cool and actually function like a Hermit Crabs little computer that they're using. Um, so I think because the functionalities like get water, get food, gather your shells, grow over 40 minutes, and grow your little thing, and the game's done. So when it comes to that, at least it should look really cool. Yeah, so the node input, I thought I had the text already at like lime. Oh, here I have lime green and the background's that, but it's getting overridden because it's a text area. Didn't catch that when I first, yeah, did not catch that at all when I just like first like boom, put a bunch of divs on the page and try to build something in 2 days. Yes, there's Hermit Crab computer. That is Hermit Crab's computer. And I think you do this as resizable. Inspect. You do resizable. Oh, oh my goodness. The text area, and you do resizable equals false. I want to say. No, I did not mean to do whatever I just did there. Oh, I clicked it. Okay, so resizable is false. And now the little thing should go away. No, and I should not be able to resize it. Text area resize false. Oh, you do both directions? None. Resize none. And it's a CSS property. Yeah. Now I have a big one I can work with. There, now the little thing's gone. I'm going to go ahead and move menu and help over to the left and give them some margin. I don't know what those things are anyway. It looks like I'm designing this game tonight instead of designing its code. There's, yeah, class node menu, node help. I already have classes for them. Test screen top bar. So we do test screen top bar. You do text align left. And instead of referencing the menus classes that I gave them, just because I'm gonna want those node menu, node help, I can do margins on the spans. Test screen top bar. Test screen top bar. spans. There you go. Menu, help. So the little ones are going to adopt my test class names. When you click it, they're all going to get their class names replaced, not their IDs. They're going to get their class names changed, and it's going to become big. And in the middle of the screen, and everything behind it will become faded, and you'll be able to then minimize it back down. Maybe health and stuff could be in here. All the stats, everything running. A little crab ASCII character blinking, or the cursor. HTML text area cursor type. I need to reset the YouTube stream so that I can actually not